Hey guys, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. My name is Wuriola and as usual I am your host on this channel. How are you guys doing this new week? I hope that you are ready to smash and flourish this week. Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my YouTube. All I talk about on this channel, on this special page, is Brazil. How to relocate to Brazil, Brazilian vet tourism, how to have the passport, how to become a permanent resident, how to get Brazilian apartments, properties, how to make yourself comfortable in this country, to stay in Brazil legally, and how to study in Brazil as well. If this is what you're interested in, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys have a very nice weekend in the past. Okay, so today I'll be speaking to you guys about work visa, as our Tom has told you. Okay, I'm going to be speaking about this type of visa because you guys, if you are not new to my channel, you will know that all I talk about is mostly education. Okay, so many of you do not want to study anymore. You want to come for businesses, you want to come to work, you want to come to do stuff for yourself and not just schooling. Okay, some of you are way older and then you don't want to go to school again, you don't want to start all over again because it seems like I'm only showing you the education side. So I'm going to brief you guys quickly about work visa in Brazil, requirements, type of visa, how you can get it, and stay tuned in this video. Okay, let's get right into it. So welcome back guys. Now let's talk about work visas for foreigners in Brazil with an employment contract. This type of visa is applicable to situations in which a Brazilian company intends to hire a foreigner to engage in a paid employment. Okay, so you cannot just come to Brazil and then try to manipulate it. You have to actually have an employment relationship, provided that there is no qualified Brazilian workforce that can do that job. Okay. Immigration legislations in Brazil, they allow work visa to be applicable when the Brazilian company intend to hire a foreigner to engage in a paid employment under certain conditions. Okay, work visas with work contract can be of up to 2 years, being possible that the request of the transformation of the temporary visa is being exchanged with permanent work visa or personal visa. It will take care of this process, accompanying and instructing the company and the foreigner documentation, preparation, modules, letters, filling of forms, elaboration of contract of work for this foreigner in Brazil, and the control of the deadlines with immigration bodies for the approval of this visa. What are the basic requirements for Brazilian work visa? So you will need to know which visas you need. The most common type of work visa for Brazil is called Vietnam V visa. V for VAS rather. And this is your employee will need at least 2 years of proven experience in the relevant field and a minimum of 9 years of education. Alternatively, they can have a university degree with 1 year of professional experience or a postgraduate degree in a relevant field. Okay, it is also important to note that your employees will need to obtain a valid temporary or permanent residency visa before applying for their work visa. The simplest option is to first get temporary visa or temporary residence and then switch it to permanent once you're in the country for 4 years. Both employees and employer need to handle the Brazil working visa application process. It cannot be done by just one person. Employers must submit all potential employees' documents, translate it into Portuguese, and then submit it to the General Coordination of Immigration Department. The documents then must go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which tells the Brazilian embassy or the consulate in the employee's country of residence as well. Sorry, I think I have a client. Okay, residence of to start the work visa processing. Employees then have to submit all documents to the local embassy. 1 minute. Only legal entities in Brazil can create a visa application, which means that your company must work with a global PEO or have a registered subsidiary in the country. Companies have to show the following documents to start the work permit processes for an employee: your work permit application form, the applicant's candidate form, the company statuses or contractual alterations registered with the Commercial Board of Public Civil Registry here in Brazil. Documents providing the appointment of the legal representative of the applicant. And employees will also need to provide information on their addresses, a copy of their passport, proof of their education, and professional experience. More, your employees will tell you this. Keep in mind that the visa fee will vary from each country. For example, US citizens will pay up to $290 and UK citizens will pay $225 or thereabouts. Other important consideration that you should put in terms is that the terms of the residence and work permits will determine whether you can bring family members to Brazil. If your employees are American citizens, obviously we know that this kind of things favor them. You can apply for their family for reunification visa to make your spouses and dependents permanent residents automatically. However, the employee will need to provide that they live in the same region of the embassy and that that they apply to, and that they fulfill other eligibility criteria. Okay, but if you're not from Australia, US citizen, North America, it might be very difficult for you guys to be able to secure a work visa. Even for people that are from these countries, it is difficult to secure a work visa. Let me be truthful with you guys. Okay, it's a difficult route. That's why you see people always go through with student visa. Okay, but it's not something you cannot try out. Give it a try and see how it goes for you. Okay, so I advise that if you're applying from Africa, I'm going to put some links or some list of sites where you can search for jobs and get them right in my description or in the description of this video. Okay, so you can search for jobs there and make sure that you have a decent knowledge of Portuguese speaking, writing, understanding before you even apply. Some of you might think that, oh, but I speak English, I'm an English speaker, I should be able to come here and then plucking money from the tree because I'm an English speaker or I come from an English speaking country. My dear, the Americans are already taking over that job. I'm speaking to Africans right now. Americans, Australians, Canadians, all these other countries that speak English that have high reputation already taking all those spaces. Okay, and let me give you guys one gist. There's this discrimination in employment. Okay, it's not very outspoken, but it's not very loud, but you will see it, you would experience it if you're a black person. Okay, so if you are an American that went to only high school is here and then you have a PhD, they will pick that high school Americana that has the whole accent, the whole blah, blah, oh my god, la, 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 and a white person before you, a black person as an African. So I'm not saying this to expatiate on racism or all those things, but you need to be aware of what is going on. Okay, so you can prepare your mind, prepare your soul, prepare your spirit, prepare your everything when you're coming to Brazil. Okay, so now let's talk about two types of visa that we have, two types of work visa that there is. Type of work visa required will depend on the type of activity you will be doing in Brazil. Different jobs and qualifications will remain different work visas. Okay, there are two types and they can be categorized into temporary and permanent visa. First of all, I would like for us to talk about the temporary visa. The temporary visa, called Visto Temporário 4, is usually a foreign employee will obtain this temporary work visa, which will initially be issued for 2 years. An extension for another 2 years can be requested not more than 30 days before the old visa expires. After this 4-year duration, the company can apply for a permanent work visa for this person. Okay, an expatriate holding a temporary visa is not allowed to change employers in Brazil without permission. You are not allowed to go to another work without collecting permission. Okay, work visas and work permits are usually issued to foreigners whose future employer is only registered Brazilian company. Okay, not a foreign company. However, there are various and quite confusing exclusions and separate treatment to, for example, technical assistance or professional cases. Now let's talk about permanent visa. So guys, a permanent work visa usually will be issued to foreigners who are entitled to a permanent residence in Brazil. Okay, so normally it applies to professional researchers, scientists, for activities that are extending a period of 2 years, or for investors, so provided that they invest a sum of 50,000 USD for single persons, or for a company 200,000 USDs, and for managers, directors, and all those other things. For more information, please reach out to the embassy so that you can know exactly what they require from you. So guys, after all this being said, I hope you guys found this video very interesting. I look very tired, yeah, because I've been standing up to answer clients, coming back. Woo! I have an headache. But anyways, it's my hair. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys found this interesting. If you have any questions for me, if you have any help at all with this kind of visa, don't forget Green Card Tourism is there for you. Okay, so we can help you secure work visas, help you to apply, help you to speak to your employees here in Brazil, and then whatever state you want, we can do that for you. Do not forget to reach out on Instagram, Green Card Tourism Brazil, or email us greencardtourismbrazil@gmail.com, or you can Google us and check for our works that we've done. We've worked with Americans, we've worked with Nigerians, we've worked with South Africans, and Rwanda, Cameroon. Woo! Cameroon are so nice. We've worked with them, and then we don't need to make too much noise. Okay, so kindly find us if you need our services, so we can help you with things that you need here in Brazil. Thank you guys for watching this video, as always, to the end. I'll see you guys in the next video. I need to go and drink some water, take a shower, close the shop, and go home. Thank you for watching again, guys. Ciao.